Welcome to English Podcasts. Relax and enjoy your listening practice.
The world does not change in a single moment, but sometimes the way we see it does. At the end of the 19th century, a young psychologist named George Stratton made a quiet, almost unsettling decision. He chose to step outside of reality as he knew it, not by traveling far, but by altering something far more intimate, his own perception. He placed over his eyes a pair of specially designed glasses that turned the world upside down and reversed it like a reflection in a broken mirror. At first, the effect was overwhelming. The ground seemed to rise where the sky should be. Simple movements became uncertain, almost dangerous. Reaching for an object felt like navigating through an unfamiliar dimension where every instinct betrayed him. The body hesitated, the mind resisted, and for several days nothing made sense. But then something remarkable began to unfold. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the chaos softened. The impossible started to feel expected. Shapes aligned, movements regained their rhythm, and the world, though still physically inverted, began to feel normal again, not because it had changed, but because he had. What Stratton revealed was not just a curious experiment, but a profound truth. Our perception is not a fixed window into reality. It is a living system, constantly learning, constantly adjusting, quietly rewriting the rules of what we believe to be true. Decades later, in the 20th century, other scientists would follow this path deeper into the unknown. In Innsbruck, researchers Theodor Erisman and Ivo Kohler extended these experiments over weeks. Participants wore distorting lenses day and night, trapped in a world that refused to behave. And yet, within days, their minds began to adapt. Within weeks, they could walk, reach, and navigate with surprising confidence, as if the distorted world had always been their own. One case stands out with striking clarity. In the 1950s, a man named Fred Snyder wore such glasses for nearly a month. At first, he struggled even with the simplest actions, his coordination fractured by the unfamiliar view. But over time, his brain reshaped itself around the distortion. The unnatural became natural, the impossible became effortless. And when the glasses were finally removed, the world he once trusted no longer felt quite right. He had to learn it all over again. These experiments reveal something both unsettling and extraordinary. The brain does not simply flip an image back into place, like correcting a photograph. Instead, it builds a new interpretation of reality, one that feels stable, believable, and complete. Concepts like up and down, which seem so fundamental, are not fixed truths. They are learned, adapted, constructed. And perhaps the most unsettling question remains: if our minds can reshape reality so completely, then how much of the world we trust has already been rewritten without us ever noticing?